Hello, my name is Callie Walker, and I am going to be doing my favorite thing presentation on a theory that I learned about this semester, and it was about motivation and personality. I was pretty excited when I read the chapter heading because it's kind of something I've always been interested in. I just like to know why people are the way they are, why people are motivated to do certain things and why others are not. Why do some people act the way they do? Why do other people have different personality traits than others? And just things like that. It's always been something I've been interested in, like from day-to-day life. And then nearing the end of college, the module that sparked me the most interest with this chapter was the healthy adult personality, because I'm sure most of us have a lot of different definitions of what that healthy adult personality could be. You could think internally, physically, mentally, eating healthy or doing the right things and stuff like that, but according to Allport, he gave 6 major characteristics. So that was that 1, mature adults extend their sense of self to people and actives beyond the self. 2 was mature adults relate warmly to other people, exhibiting intimacy, compassion, and tolerance. 3 was mature adults' high degree of self-acceptance helps to achieve emotional security. 4 was mature adults hold a realistic perception of life, develop personal skills, and make a commitment to some type of work. 5 was mature adults have a sense of humor and self-objectification, which is an understanding of our insight to the self. And 6, mature adults subscribe to a unifying philosophy of life, which is responsible for directing the personality towards future goals. If you meet these 6 things, then you fall under the category of emotionally healthy, functionally autonomous, and independent of childhood motives. And this also means you can cope with the present and plan for the future without being victimized by what happened to you in childhood or earlier years. It also stated that the adult personality grows out of childhood and is no longer dominated or determined by childhood drives. And I also agree that in order to be considered a healthy adult, you need to think clearly and not constantly victimize yourself, and that's extremely true. So something actually that related to this that interests me a lot more. Was I actually know someone who, from every aspect you would consider to be a healthy adult, always ahead of financial stuff, always been on their own, just always held a job, always been making good money and advancing in jobs, being what I thought was mature, but this module actually changed my entire outlook on the situation. I started paying more attention to things this person was posting on Facebook, Twitter, just constantly victimizing themselves and pretty much blaming any and everyone around them for their issues, being screwed over by girls, being taken advantage of, and just never going past that childhood experience, or in this case it was childhood and earlier years experience. I noticed a lot of the tweets and a lot of the Facebook posts were self-victimizing, just basically saying like, I can't get a good girl, where are the good girls at, all these other things. And like I said, this was somebody who I once thought was a very mature, healthy adult, very motivated, good personality and stuff like that. But now, by reading and seeing the different articles and all these things and Allport's descriptions of like the 6 characteristics, it's not that he doesn't have all of them. Well, he does not have all of them, but it's not that he doesn't have some of them, but there are some lacking areas, and especially the victimizing and wanting to blame any and everyone else for their problems, but not looking at themselves. So that was something I found very interesting, just especially, like I said, because this was someone who I never thought there was anything wrong with. So I've really enjoyed this semester, and thank you.